Gonna be a quick live. Let me move this because I feel like I'm sideways for you guys when I'm actually not. Hi, hi, hi. I hope I'm like not sideways anymore. Wait for some people. It's a last minute stream. It's raining so bad here, but that's Florida, so. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hey yo. Hello, hey guys. Hi, hi. I hope I'm. Is this angle good? Like, am I not sideways? Make sure. Hi, hi Dan. Hello. Hello, hello. Hi, Carlos. Cool. All right, I'm just gonna get right into it. We're just gonna talk, have some chat, but first I have some exciting news. So Knox is going to have a little sister. We are getting a kitten, or not a full kitten, but like a cat. We're getting another cat for Knox right now because I'm not fostering quite yet. I gotta get some things in order and get, you know, some things settled. But we went to the animal services, animal shelter, so she is an adopted kitty. It is kitten season, if you guys don't know. Right now, basically what kitten season is a lot of people do a lot of overbreeding, or like from leftover in the holidays, they give them away. There's a lot of strays out. And so a lot of these shelters are full and have a lot of kittens or just older cats as well. We were looking for a cat that was either a kitten, had to be 2 or below, because Knox is 2 years old. Thank you, Henry K, for the dono. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. So we went in and we went into the cats part. And we were thinking about getting him anyway, because my roommate's my best friend. Her and I were talking about it, and Knox has been really struggling without Major here. And he's gotten a lot better now, but he's still kind of struggling, and he's not the type of cat that likes to be like left alone. And he's 2 years old, so she works a lot, and I'm about to get back into working. And I also have been at my parents' house a lot, going back and forth, and I have a lot of medical things, so I've been driving to doctors and just kind of not really been in the house as much. So he has never been around cats, only when he was a littermate. So we have to do it kind of carefully. He's never shown any aggression, and we want to do it while he's younger. And we were gonna, we were probably gonna do it like once the foster, but I feel like it would, how he was reacting based on losing Major and then having a foster go in and out sometimes might be a little bit too hard on him, and she has wanted another buddy for him anyways. So now is the best time to do it because they're both young. So we went into the shelter, and the majority of the kittens, which is us, it's actually really good news because I was very surprised. With kitten season, they usually have so many kittens and cats that like they're full and they start rejecting people that are dropping off because they don't have room. So we went in, and the majority of the kittens were adopted, and there was only a couple of them that were not adopted because they're older, or they might have either like some small medical issues and they're a little bit more on the calm side. Hold on 1 second. Okay. expect everyone to come home, so I heard a noise, wanted to make sure like nobody died. But yeah, so basically we can't say the name yet because she has not revealed the name, and we want to do like slow introductions. But when we were looking in, so she is, I think she's 1.5 or 2. She's 2 years old. She's like a tabby. Of course I'm gonna post about it as soon as like we get her. But basically they don't know a lot about her backstory, but they do know that she was a stray, and she definitely has like some scabbing and like little like missing pieces of like fur and stuff in the back of her ears, but she's very, very, very sweet. Like, she was super loving. They can take you into like a little interaction room, and she was one of the only ones that were actually like left. And her we're assuming her litter mate was adopted because she was like really like bright blue eyes, special pattern. So we figured that. So she got adopted really fast, and she was the only one that's not. And we were like, why? She's really, she's really pretty. She's a little tabby. So we took her into the interaction room, and she was like super calm, definitely used to people. And she showed her belly, like she was so sweet. She was purring, and she was very curious. We almost figured like she's never been into the interaction room before, so no one's even really looked at her. And they said that she was found as a stray, and that basically the way they were saying it, because they don't know exactly, but we're pretty sure, like everyone's pretty sure that she was like housed and with her like little sister who's been adopted, and whoever was in that home moved out and left them behind, and when the tenants came in, or when somebody came in and found them abandoned, so she was left. And no animal should be like that. But she has a lot of qualities, just like Knox. And she's 2, so Knox doesn't know it yet, but he's gonna have a little sister, so it's gonna be interesting to see how they, how they relate and hang out. I don't know how she does with dogs. She is a stray, so she's probably never been accumulated to them. But I feel like, we thought that would be really good, because now we're gonna have a baby girl in our house, and Knox will have a play buddy, and when the Fosters are around, it won't be as bad, I feel like, once they do get adopted, or stuff like that, because I'm not gonna get a new dog like right away. I'm gonna do fostering for a while. So yeah, we are getting a kitten, and I can't reveal the name yet, but basically we are waiting. They're getting her all prepped up, like they're cleaning her. She's allergic to fleas really bad, so she has like some scabs and stuff from when she had the flea stuff, so she's getting treatment for it. And they said that they were going to give her a call as soon as she's ready. So we are going to get her, we're gonna get her either maybe today, honestly, I don't know. Probably, and don't worry, it'll be posted. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how she's gonna be in, like, cause she has a really large bathroom. So we're gonna keep, like, we have all of her stuff ready in like her bed. We have some of Knox's toys and her own toys, so she can get used to the smell. She's very brave. She was like very calm, but also like popped up, and kind of just explored everything. She was a very brave cat, so I have a feeling her and Knox are going to end up being like partners in crime. But she's also a lot, she's also 2 years old, so she's probably going to be very much like as playful as Knox, which will be good because Knox had Major, but Major didn't really want to play that much all the time. So we're going to see how it goes, because he has never been around cats up until now, but we figure it's gonna be a lot, Loomis would be a good counter name to Knox if you let. I love Harry Potter. Oh my god, you guys, I love, if you've seen, like, I have my, if you've seen my TikTok, like, I just recently went to, like, She Surprised Me and took me to the Wizarding World. It's not my first time going, but it's my first time in a while, and, oh my god, I love her. I've been on a Harry Potter binge. I just actually, too, like, I got a new wand, and it's interactive, because my first one I got a couple years ago was a character wand. It was Sirius's one, and I never got an interactive one, so I was like, I want to get it interactive. So yeah, I just went with her to the Wizarding World. I've been posting TikToks of that with like her and everything. Is Knox a boy or a girl? So Knox is a boy. Knox is a boy, he's neutered. The other girl is a girl, but she's also spayed. So we're not gonna have a bunch of kittens running around. As much as we would love the adorableness to have kittens running around, we are not in a place, especially with my plans with fostering Shebas and eventually adopting a Sheba, and in her place, we're to have like a bunch of little like kittens running around. So they are both spayed and neutered. So definitely no kittens. But yeah, we're really excited. I cannot wait till she comes home. It'll be really interesting to see. I'm gonna be posting about it everywhere. But yeah, and then another thing, so we're gonna have a little kitten. I think it'll be good for like the whole family, you know. Another thing, if you guys haven't seen my post yet, check it out. The other second exciting news is I figured it would be really cool because I've talked about how much you guys have sent me like fan art and paintings and creations of nature. And I thought maybe since Sheba S, Sunday S, I was like, maybe I could do like Sheba Sundays. So each week, once a week, I'm going to post, if with permission, you have to like let me know if you're allowed to. These are people that have already allowed me to post it on social media, on like my Instagram and Twitter and stuff. So it's okay to post. So with permission, posting you guys is like, if you guys send me DMs and stuff of like fan art of like Major or just the channel or even of Knox, like any of thing involving the channel. I've gotten a lot of those and I want to share like the talents and stuff because you guys are incredibly talented and so creative in like how you guys have done like all of these things. So if you're interested, I just posted the first one. It was a painting of Major. I put the credit in there of the person's Instagram, so where I got hers and tagged her Instagram in it. And it's a painting of Major that's really, really good. Like you can even see like the exact details and everything of Major, even up to like his little nose and like the patterns around his snout. So that's gonna be a new thing. It's called Sheba Sundays, and it's gonna be literally anything that I can post, like picture-wise, drawing-wise, like anything you guys have, you're interested in. I'm gonna start doing that, and I think that'll be really, really cool because that way you guys can see your art and you guys can see other people's art as well, because it's just really talented, and I want to like definitely do that. I think it'll be really, 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 really fun. And yeah, so Sheba Sundays. And then, so if you guys do have any of the anything that you guys want to like send over that we would want incorporated into a Sheba Sunday of the week, I'm gonna try my best to get to all of them. I am only doing it once a Sunday, so just because if I don't post it next week doesn't mean it might not be on there the week after. I'm gonna try my best to get as many as possible and do it for a little while. So I think it'll be really fun. So yeah, I think it'll be definitely fun. Definitely looking forward to meeting some foster shubs. So am I. There's a few I've wanted to do now, but I just unfortunately like financially and everything going on with like the chaos, I have to wait until I get perfectly settled in and get some things taken care of. But once that happens, I'm gonna start doing it. Because a lot of these fosters too, these sheepos are older and they need extra care. So I need to be able to financially do that even as a foster, because they don't necessarily pay for everything. But I have a foster kit ready. That's all set up. So, and some of Major's old toys that like he never played with, that's set up for the dogs, and they're all different types of things for any type of like player, the type of Sheba is. I have some medication, basic medication. I don't know a lot. I've never fostered before, so I don't know if they like provide everything or not, but if they don't, I have it just in case. And some of it is Major stuff that he never used, that like some of it obviously like I put his special things away, but the things that weren't used I didn't want to throw it away because I feel like it's a waste of resources and it's a waste of toys, it's a waste of medication, it's a waste of these things that other dogs could use, and most shelters don't take them because toys have to be a specific type of material and they have to be, so why not use them for foster? So I have the whole foster kit set up, so that's in the works. And obviously you guys are gonna be the first to know like when I start officially like ready to foster. But I followed quite a few, so there's quite a few places that I have followed and I have joined. Community Facebook pages. Facebook is very, very important, I guess, when it comes to that. I've gotten a lot more like things about it. So yeah. So those are the things. Fostering will start soon once I'm able to financially get that in. Sheba Sundays, so Adventures of Mandy and Major. It is my Twitter and it is our Instagram. And send them via DM. I might have to ask you to resend it because for some reason, I don't know if it's like something with Instagram, like if you don't look at it in time or something, you have to like resend it because it won't show me the photo. But send it over. I will obviously, like, please make sure like you let me know like that I have permission to share it if I don't ask you, because I'm not gonna, if it's just a piece of art and nobody's given me permission to post it on a social media platform, I'm not gonna post it for privacy reasons. I'm gonna assume you don't want it posted, you just wanted it something like private for me. Because when I do post it, I am giving the people, I will be tagging like whatever you want, like credentials in it and stuff like that from whatever you sent it from. So yeah, Sheba Sundays, anything of the channel and stuff that you wanna send, any art, anything that I can post, that'll be, I think, a really cool, like, fun thing. And I really, really want you guys to see, like, all the fan art stuff, like Major, and of, like, me and Major and stuff that people have sent. Like, some people have sent actual, like, little comic drawings and all that. Like, it's really cool. And then, do you still have the toy? Yes, I do. I do. It's right here. It's on my desk. And yeah, we're getting a kitten. So we're getting another family member. I guess technically not a kitten, she's 2. But Knox is gonna have a buddy until the fosters come and go. It's gonna be she's a baby girl. And it's gonna be really exciting. We should get her within the next few days. We already had the applications got submitted. My roommate did everything when we went to the shelter, and she was one of the only ones left, and especially since she's a rescue as well too, and she was an abandoned kitten, so she was just kind of left, and then her sibling got adopted, so you know she's probably confused because within the next day or two they said that like she was gonna be gone, so she's gonna be alone in the cage. And she was super sweet, and she looks like she was a stray, you know. So I think next to her sister, maybe a lot of people maybe overlooked her because she's a tabby. She's a little older. So on top of that, she has like missing patches from like her fur just because she was a stray, and she's very allergic to fleas. So they're doing like flea treatment. And then she has she has some scabs and stuff like from the fleas as well, and she's a little underweight, but we're gonna fix that, and we have everything set up, and you know, it's awesome. It's not gonna be my cat, it's my roommate or my best friend's cat, but obviously like it's something that like I'm involved with, and it'll be really cool because you know we live in the same house together, and we'll be able to, you know, take care of her and show her what it's like to have a real home and to not have people just abandon you, you know. So yeah, we're getting a kitten. If you guys are at all interested right now, it is kitten season specifically. It's not puppy season yet, I don't believe. But it is kitten season, so a lot of these shelters are overpacked and cannot accept any more cats or kittens because there's too many of them. So if you guys are ever interested in getting an animal like for the first time, you want an animal like that's different, remember, kittens are definitely a lot of care. All animals are a lot of care, but kittens are a lot of care. Very similar to puppies. There's still going to be a lot of, you know, training and work. But if you're interested, they have a couple that are older too. They also have some seniors in there. If you really like senior cats, they had a 10-year-old cat that I've actually really been thinking about getting. His name is Martin. He's an all-black cat with like bright green eyes, and he's 10 years old. So I'm wondering if like his owner passed away, or if, you know, somebody gave him away because he was too old, because unfortunately that happens with dogs and cats. We did go into the dog section, and there was a couple of dogs that were really cute, but obviously, you know, like I'm not ready for that yet, and I do want to foster first, so I walked away from it. But yeah. So what's the news getting a cat? Yeah, so we adopted, my best friend adopted for Knox to have a buddy. In the next few days we should have her here. It's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really interesting to like see how that goes, because Knox has just had Major. So Knox has never had a cat, but he is neutered and she's spayed, and she's very calm. Surprisingly as well, like so far at least from what we saw in the interaction room, and she's very like used to being around cats and stuff, so that was no problem. So we're gonna see. What do you think about the stereotype that cats are all jerks? Cats are not jerks. I think So the people who dislike cats, I feel like they, like the people that I have talked to, like that know about cats, like they either have never had a cat before who say they dislike cats, or they had one horrible experience with one specific cat. I don't believe, obviously I don't believe in the stereotype. I've grown up with cats my whole life more than dogs. Major was my first like dog, you know. And I still have, like, I have a cat at my parents' house. Her name is Bellatrix. She's a Siamese cat. You know, she's still technically my cat. I just couldn't take her with me. But cats are not all jerks. I think that cats are just, you know, they're different. It's for a different type of like personality, and that doesn't mean that they're bad at all. And some people, I think cats are awesome, because if you don't want to have the amount of time and energy for a dog, or if you don't have a lifestyle to be able to do that because like you work a lot or like you have a lot of things going on, a cat is a really good option. You still have to remember that they're animals and they, you know, they need a lot of care. It doesn't mean that they're just, oh, easy to take care of and that's it. But they are a little, in my experience, from my opinion, they are a little easier to take care of. But you still have to train them not to scratch on things. You just, you know, you still have to put a lot of decent work in, especially if they're a kitten. Kittens are very difficult to take care of. You have to make sure that you're able to do so. If they get sick a lot, you got to make sure they have their shots. You got to make sure, you know. But they're not jerks at all. I think cats have a lot more boundaries and want a lot more space than the majority of dogs are. So that's why I feel like some people like just don't like them. But I have never met a cat that's been like, you know, I don't know, I don't have any issue. Like I love cats. Like, of course I love dogs, this is a dog channel, but like I love cats, you know. So I don't know, I feel like people are just too mean about cats. Cats are great. Cats are amazing, you know. They make great cuddle buddies just as much as doggies do. So it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be different to have like another cat in the house. We are very curious to see how it goes with Knox. Obviously, we're not gonna like throw her right into the room. She has a large bathroom, so we're gonna keep her in there, see how she reacts inside, see like kind of like what she messes with in there, like what type of things she likes to play with in there, what type of things she doesn't. Does she scratch? Is she a vertical scratcher, horizontal scratcher? So we know how to put the scratching post so she doesn't do the, you know, mess with the couch. We have his toys that are going to be in there, some of his toys with his smells in there, and he can still like kind of look under and like smell that there's a cat. And then after like a couple of days, we're going to like slowly introduce, you know, them, so it's not like a whole big like scare or anything. So that's her plan. But yeah, little female tabby is gonna be awesome. Yeah, cats are very sweet. I'm so sorry that your sister's kitty passed away. How am I feeling? I'm feeling okay. Definitely better, like, than like the week before. Each day it kind of depends, you know? I mean, everything is kind of depends. But yeah, I'm okay today. I'm doing all right today. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know the news. Obviously I'm gonna be posting more major videos soon. I don't know what happened, but the Do You Like Your New Toy video just like blew up again. So I've been like reading through all the comments and stuff, which is really cool. It's very odd that it all of a sudden like jumped up out of nowhere, because it's a lot of people that like have never seen the video before, like the comments from what I've read, and I'm like, oh, welcome. So it's really cool. So welcome if you are new. Although there's plenty of major videos to see, I have a lot more. I just went through and looked at some of like the old drafts and stuff that I'm gonna post, so I'm still gonna post more of that. I'm gonna be going live a lot more. The Sheba Sundays, if you have your artwork, definitely gonna be really awesome to do as well. I absolutely love that. And I think I'm gonna set up, I have a, God, what is it called? I have a little webcam now, so I can set up on my PC. I don't know the quality of it. I don't know how good it is. My best friend gave it to me because she has a new one. So I'm gonna set that up, because I found out there's actually a lot of like Shiba Inu PC games. There's like a couple of them, and I think that would be fun to like play. So yeah, it'll be really cool. So yeah, that's the news. We're getting a baby girl in the house. Hopefully I think her and Knox will end up being friends. I think Knox is gonna be nervous at first and like kind of scared, like kind of spooked, because he hasn't seen a cat since he was a kitten. But I think that they're gonna get along just fine. And she obviously, I think she'll approach him before he approaches her. So, you know, So yeah. And then Sheba Sundays, again, make sure send the DMs through Adventures of Mandy and Major on my Instagram or on my Twitter. If you want the actual link, I just did a post of like the very first painting that somebody did of fan art of Major, which was absolutely incredible artwork, and I tagged her in it and everything. So hopefully she sees this and gets to see the post. But yeah. And so each week I'll be posting any fan art of the channel, of Major, you know, of Knox, anything that I see that are sent on DMs with permission, obviously. And yeah, so those are things. And then I do have the foster kit ready. So hopefully within the next, you know, month or so, I'll be able to start fostering Shiba Inus. And I'm going to be going live. We're going to talk more about how to care for Shiba Inu, how to adopt Shibas. You know, we're still going to do all that stuff too. But it's for sure kitten season. So if you are interested in cats, or if you've never gotten an animal and you want to try it as a first, go in. There's some cats usually within like 1 to 2 years old if you're unable to do the kitten because you think it'll be, you know, it's going to be a little bit too much work. Go into your local animal shelter. Look for the kittens. Look for the cats. They need a lot of people. Like, there's still younger cats. They have older cats. They have kittens. They have a bunch of cats right now. So definitely go check it out because kitten season is upon us and they definitely need some homes. And they are also, in a lot of places, really cheap because they really need to give these cats these homes. So, you know, like the female that we got, she was like 20 bucks, I think. And they usually do, depending on the shelter, like spay and neuter, they usually just do it for you. But she was already spayed when they take her in and stuff. And if you see any cats on the side of the road, especially mamas, a lot of shelters, if you look up in your shelters near you, if you're able to catch her up, they do a spay and release as well. So they'll go in, they'll spay her so she doesn't, thank you for the donut. Oh, thank you for the donut so much. You guys don't have to do that. Thank you. And if you go in and if you're able to capture the cat, like the mama cat, you can go ahead and bring them in.
My first question is, are you in the middle of talking about something serious?
Why do you have that?
Do you want to know what it does?
It was her birthday yesterday and she got a present and it sings. Is that the McDonald's theme song? Try to do ba 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 da ba. I'm loving it.
Wait, this goes.
Careful.
Okay.
What a performance, man. Where did she get that? Wait. Do you like your new toy? I was just telling you about the kitten. I'm glad we had that intermission.
Do you like your new toy?
Oh God. That's Fox's mom. In other words, that's like, it's gotten a kitten. That's my best friend. She got that, her birthday was yesterday. Obviously, if you guys saw on either my TikTok or on, hear it in the background, or my Instagram or my Twitter of Major, like I posted about that is her birthday was yesterday, and she got that as a present, and it makes apparently a bunch of singing noises. So I'm gonna be hearing that all day. But it's pretty catchy. It's pretty cool. So yeah. But yeah, that's the news that I have. Foster kit made. So whenever soon, again, once I get all my finances in order, I get into like my job or whatever, be able to do that. It's all made. A lot of it too is like stuff that Major didn't get to really use, so it'll be really fun. And hopefully soon you guys are gonna start seeing a foster Shiba Inu come in very soon as in like within like a month or two. Until then, I am going to hopefully get my PC set up so I can play Shiba Inu games, because there are some Doge games. I think that would be really, really, really fun. I will let you guys know as soon as that new kitten is here and she has her home. We'll be posting about that. I'm going to do a lot more live streams of Q&As, live streams about Shiba Inus. I'm going to do videos about Shiba Inus, where to adopt, how to care, if the Shiba Inu is right for you. And I'm also want to do streaming of those Shiba video games, maybe some charities. Hopefully I'll be able to get merch started and going. As well, and a bunch of major drafts as well are going to be up there, and Shiba Sundays, which is you guys are able to send your fan art and any creations of Major or the channel. So definitely check out the links in that recent post. It's under community of my Instagram and my Twitter, and I will check those as much as I can. Remember, just because I don't get to immediately does not necessarily mean that you won't be on Shiba Sunday. So that will be super awesome, and if not, it's literally Adventures of Mandy and Major on my yeah. So Shiba Sundays, new kitten officially adopted, waiting for her to get the proper care so she can be coming home in the next couple days, and foster bag set up. So yeah, I'm really excited, and I will see you guys soon. I definitely want to do a live stream where you guys talk about your pets, and we do a bunch of Q&As and more, you know, little gaming streams of actual Shiba stuff, and a lot more cool things to come. So yeah, that is all for now. I love you guys. I will see you guys soon, and bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.